I don't think I understood love until I got into deep relationships with Black women. I'm certain I didn't understand love until my friends took the time, honestly, just took the time to love me back. I just had to wiggle my nose because my tears were. But no, for real, I think the cocoon of Black sisterhood right now is so strong. Like, it is so healing. I have been on so many walks by myself in the last 2 months, and I've spoken to other women. My boss said the same thing, where you just cross another Black woman and y'all both know what the world is saying to you right now, and you don't even have to speak, but the way we look at each other right now, like the love that we see each other with, is something I need people to pay attention to. Because if the world even picked up an ounce of that and gave it to anybody else, we would immediately be in a much different situation. A woman was talking about how Black women will go to a stranger that you've never met because you found her on Instagram and she's doing braids for this dot, so you can go sit in her basement for 8 hours, watch her shows, drink her snacks. And she said, we do that with Black women and nobody else because there's this unspoken code of I will not harm you amongst us. And I was like, oh, that's what it is. I will not harm you and nothing will make me harm you. That is something that we could all serve to duplicate because it takes nothing. Like nothing.
When I said I'm hard on men, it is because I believe that at the core of every woman's pain is something that a man did or didn't do. And I don't think we get to absolve ourselves from the responsibility associated with trying to repair that, even if it wasn't us that necessarily committed the infraction. It's why I can't say that we shouldn't fuck with women with kids.
Because they're carrying, and sometimes twofold, like, honestly, the hardest part about parenting in this day and age is receiving what my child thinks is acceptable behavior towards me as a Black woman. It's like, oof, I'm not letting you take that into the world to another Black woman. I'm not letting you take that into the world to another Black woman. But I had to heal mine before I could, you know what I mean? Like, I can't, he is a Black man, but I can't treat him like a Black man while I'm raising him. That don't make no sense. In the sense of like how you present, you know what I mean? Like, I have to teach him new ways of being, new ways of expanding. Because I think we can do that the other way too. I don't know if it's the chicken or the egg, but I also know when I look at a lot of Black men in particular, all I see is pain. I'm not gonna judge you for you projecting that pain on me, but I'm not picking it up.
And a source of our healing from that pain is through our women.
You think so?
100%. A lot of what women are asking from men, I feel, is a calling to your higher self.
Received.
And a part of our journey to get there is shedding ego, shedding insecurity, like shedding these parts of ourselves that are not just right but wrong in the identity that we've constructed around it. I don't think that the man is going to sit through the discomfort associated with that transformation through anything other than a marriage.
That's fair. And that's for both sides, I think.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
Because I'm not healing separately. It's in conjunction, or at least this is what I'm learning, like in my marriage. Like even earlier when you hear us talking, and I would say she didn't want to get married. My wife did not.
I'm like, I understand.
She was, but I knew
Yeah,
at her core what she was afraid of
that's
was
it.
me not stepping up to be what I needed to be, because I wasn't that man at the time. I had the.
I mean, both. I mean, she wasn't that, like, yeah.
Right.
Yeah. You guys were meeting each other, right?
Exactly. But I did have enough faith in myself, more so than her.
Important. Yeah.
Because like I felt I could show, like one of the things that I said in one of the joints is, a large part of why I married my wife is because of the man that I know that I am. I know that
Oh, I like that.
I am going to deliver. I know that I put in the work. I know I have the capacity to do whatever the fuck is required to make this thing work. If I didn't know that about myself, then I probably would have leaned more heavily into her to be something in these spaces when I wasn't going to have the room to be it. And maybe, and she does have them, but at the end of the day, I know I can't fail at this thing. So, and it's not enough to just sit in it and just deal in it. No, we've got to thrive in this relationship.
Like, you want to live?
We're not going to just fucking make it and ease by or whatever the fucking skate by or whatever.
I like that, because it's about the choice. I've gotten in trouble in almost every relationship I've been in for being the person that says love is not enough for me. It's just not. So I'm gonna need something outside of that. And it's the choice. Like, can you choose?
It's the choice.
And that's it.
It's the choice.
That's it.
And when you realize that, you, at least for me, you realize that what I have with my wife is a very, very beautiful thing, but it's not, but it's something that we're creating together. We didn't find it. It didn't fucking
You didn't just
land.
have it.
We didn't just have it. It didn't just land in our
use
fucking
this
lap.
now.
Oh, like, oh, it just fucking appears out of nowhere like a rainbow. No, it's just, this is, you gotta make the colors. You gotta mix the ingredients. That's the work. And so much of that work can only, you can develop tools outside of the work, but when you use the tools, whether or not you use them, all of that, you won't, that's on the job training.